Some people hate you without reason. They smile with malice. They wait for your failure like a vulture circles the dying. But in the Stoicism, we do not fight hate with hate, because reacting to hate is letting them live rent-free in your mind. Getting angry is giving power to someone who doesn't deserve it. So what do? We strike back, not with fists or words, but by living so deeply and intentionally that their presence fades into irrelevance. In this video, you'll learn 5 powerful ways to defeat those who hate you, without lifting a finger, without playing their petty game, just by standing tall in your silence and rising so far above they can't follow. 1. Be silent, but not weak. Silence is not surrender. It's a declaration. I don't live to react. When someone insults you, they want you to explode. They want to feel important, to know they've affected you. But when you don't respond, when you remain still, calm, unshaken, they panic because your silence isn't weakness, it's control. Epictetus said, "It is not he who insults you that harms you, but your opinion that you're harmed." Strong people don't need to prove themselves. Your composure becomes their punishment. Your stillness becomes their storm. Let them spit, let them scream. You stay still, like marble, because there is no deeper cut than being ignored by someone you can't disturb. 2. Live with discipline that shames their weakness. Want to destroy someone who hates you? Don't argue. Live so well that your life becomes unbearable for them to watch. They stay in bed, you rise early. They blame, you take responsibility. They drift, you build. Your daily routine becomes a mirror, one that shows them everything they're avoiding. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." You don't live to spite them. You just live well, consistently, quietly, with purpose. And that alone hurts more than anything you could ever say. Because while they sit in bitterness, you're climbing, not to defeat them, but because you never saw them as an obstacle in the first place. And nothing hurts the bitter more than seeing the one they tried to destroy thrive and not even notice them. 3. Don't react, rise. Those who hate you want to pull you down. They want to see you stoop to their level, because if you react, they win. They got to you. But if you don't, if you move forward without looking back, you've already won. Seneca said, "It is better to heal a wrong than to avenge one." Revenge takes us away from our life's purpose. Hatred burns fast, but you endure. You live with direction, not reaction, with peace, not drama. And years from now, while they're still haunted by a moment, you've outgrown them, moved beyond them, and built a life they can't touch. That is true power, not loud, but lasting. 4. Forgive, not for them, but for you. Forgiveness isn't weakness, it's self-mastery. You forgive not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. When you forgive, you're not saying, "I forget." You're saying, "I won't let this live inside me anymore." Monius Rufus said, "It's not enough to refrain from harming others. You must also not wish them harm." That's not softness, it's sharp clarity. Because when you forgive, publicly and sincerely, you strip away the last weapon they had, their place in your mind. You rob them of the ability to bait you. You deny them the power to define your emotions. And when the world sees that, they won't see a man who gave up. They'll see one who chose grace over grudge, composure over chaos. And to those who hate you, Nothing is more terrifying than a soul they can't disturb. 5. Become untouchable. This is the highest level of power, not being better than them, but becoming someone they can't even touch. You are no longer controlled by praise, no longer disturbed by gossip, no longer trapped by comparison. You don't rise because they hate you. You rise because you've chosen something greater, self-mastery. You no longer fight fire with fire. You walk through flames untouched. The Stoics taught us the world is chaotic, but the mind can be still. And once your mind is unshakable, there's no insult strong enough, no gossip loud enough to shake you. They look at you and see a mountain, immovable, unaffected, free. And that, my friend, is the most painful punishment for anyone who ever wanted to see you fall. No one can hurt you unless you give them permission. Don't fight on their battlefield. Don't live in reaction. Win by living well, by becoming so calm, so disciplined, so grounded that their hate collapses under its own weight. Because in Stoicism, real revenge is not in the moment. It's in the years you live well after they're forgotten. So stay calm, stay focused, stay free. If this message resonated with you, subscribe to Stoic Mindset and Money for more timeless wisdom, Stoic strength, and mental clarity. Because sometimes the most powerful move is no move at all.